second quarter action dito sa Season 94 ng NCAA. Magsisimula na as we have the students mula sa Emilio Aguinaldo College na nandito ngayon sa loob ng venue. Siyempre, hindi magpapatalo mga Letranista. All out ang suporta para sa kanilang kupunan.
And one of the more animated school fans, itong Letran program. Alam mo, Anton, nung first time ko nakanood ng NCAA, this was way back 2002. High school finals, batch namin nila JV Casio and the Letran Knights with Oliver Coa. Grabe yung crowd. And I was just there watching ibang klase yung support ng mga schools talaga. Kaya naalala ko yung banda ng Letran parate.
And then the following year, that's when you went to San
that's
Beda,
when I got to San Beda.
And that's when your life changed.
Exponentially. Naging laking aircon na rin ako.
Samantala, tinawagan ng moving screen itong si Christian Fajarito. Pero seryoso, marami talagang buhay na binago
of
ng
course.
NCAA.
Of course, if you see the student athletes that we have and towards the next chapter of their lives, yung education na binibigay ng mga institusyon natin dito sa NCAA is top-notch. Yun yung talagang nagdadala sa atin to other aspects of this ball game called life.
Samantala, CJ Cadwa nagbabalik sa ating laro. This is probably gonna be the game where Cadwa is going to experience the most minutes he's ever played in an NCAA game.
Exactly.
He's waited a long time for this moment, Coach Hammer.
And of course, battling through injuries, having that redshirt year, yun yung mga inaantay mong pagkakataon. And how about that move by Hamadou Lamino? Nakakapunta siya dun sa mga sweet spots niya. It's about finishing those shots eh.
At yan yung naging go-to move ni Hamadou Lamino, that half spin going to a
nakikita mo maliksi yung galaw niya. Hindi siya parang robotic pagdating sa post.
Hindi katulad ng dati.
Oo. Ang laki ng in-improve niya. And that coming from a knee injury speaks volumes about the work that he has been putting in the whole off-season.
Tignan mo naman yung depensang yun ni Natividad kay Agbong. Agbong. Binigay dito kay Taladua. Fajarito, hinihingi yung bola. Fajarito, pinasa dito kay Christian Balagasay. Hindi na finish. Ito na si Cadwa. Cadwa tumatakbo. Behind the back dribble. Cadwa with the fake. Tampok, titira. Tampok.
That would be a push on Jeremiah Taladua. Kitang-kita, tinulang din sa hip. Dito si Hamadou Lamino. Alam mo, this CJ Cadwa, he's a very steady guard. He loves putting his nose on other people's business on the defensive side. He's always on the grill of anybody who is playing that point guard spot. And he never forces the issue. You can see how poised he is, how calm he is whenever he is the floor general for this EAC lineup.
Iba ang estilo ni CJ Cadwa. Mas matangkad yung mga nakakalaro ni CJ Cadwa on the parks sa San Diego, California.
Definitely.
Kaya distributor talaga ang style nitong si CJ. And
he's very tough.
He had to use his speed in the States. At the same way he's using it here.
Usually, Anton, pagka you're challenged vertically, ang gagawin lang popostehan ka ng popostehan. So the only choice that you have is to get stronger.
Dinoble team si Cadwa.
Hustle stats natin. Steals, blocks, and offensive rebounds, 11 for the Letran Knights. Dalawa pa lang para sa EAC Generals. That's a big number. Those are 50-50 balls. Those are possessions that you want to have to get a better chance of getting this win.
We were just talking about CJ. Look at him sacrifice his body, Coach Hammer.
How about taking the contact?
Pero siya at kinawagan ng
at medyo nauna nga siya dun sa pwesto eh. Dahil sinasabi nila Coach Ariel Season that he was there, he established his position, he didn't move his arms dahil usually if players are taking contact, ini-extend nila yung forearm nila kaya hindi natatawag yung offensive foul. He was doing it textbook style as what the real Dean wants it to be done. At tinuhagan pa rin siya ng blocking foul.
Gadwa. Akbong trying to steal it away. Gadwa. Pinasa dito sa kanto. Oh, Natividad! Or rather, Mendoza knocking down a triple there.
Second shot off the window. Kanina kay Magoliano, ngayon naman kay Natividad. And how about CJ Cadwa? Getting a switch on the pick ay hindi niya pinwersa na naman na i-go one-on-one against Christian Balagasay, finding a more open teammate.
At may foul na tinawag dito. Mas Pajarito.
Ito, Anton, no? Ito yung sinasabi kong switch. Pagka kasi nakakakuha ang mga guards ng mga 4, mga 5, ipupull back nila, iwa one-on-one. But Cadwa had the patience to look for the shooter na binigyan ng baseline screen. Libreng-libre si Natividad.
Bongkito still without a point dito sa ating laro.
Which is very surprising.
Oh. And of course, Coach Frankie Lim. Big win for Perpetual last Friday, defeating LPU. So there won't be a sweep.
Just another day in the office for Coach Frankie Lim. And the collector collecting another game winner.
Alright, balikan natin si Siege Tantenko.
Salamat, Anton. Ipinanganak sa Cameroon si Hamadou Lamino, pero alam niyo ba, sa France siya talagang nahasa sa paglalaro ng basketball. Sa Marseille na kasi siya tumira at nag-aral simula noong 12 years old siya. At sa France daw, mas sistema ang laro. At ang kanyang posisyon doon, 3 o 4 na mas fit sa kanyang pangangatawan. Ang natutunan naman daw niya sa Philippines, tapang. Kwento niya, wherever you are in the world, people know that Philippine basketball is a physical game. Back to you, Anton.
Maraming salamat sa kwento mo, Siege.
Bonjour, bonjour. Dapat yung walang bati natin kay HL, magdakita natin.
Pero alam mo ba, 2 years ago, tinanong ko si Hamadou, what was your biggest problem with adjusting from basketball in France to basketball here? Sabi niya, I could not catch the ball. He had problems catching the ball in the post. At sinabi niya sa akin, nung naglaro siya sa D-League, nag-practice sila ni Rocky Asidre, former Arellano point guard, on how he could make good entry passes to Hamadou Lamino.
And Rocky Asidre also, I became a teammate of mine, very good leader, played for the Arellano Chiefs, and would really drill it to you. Dahil mahilig bumasa sa poste nito si Rocky. And matatawagan na shot clock violation itong Letran Knights. But nakita mo naman yung improvement niya with Hamadou Lamino. And he catches it in space. Getting into the post, kahit gumagalaw pa yung paa niya, pag nasalo niya, nakaset na agad yung paa pag-landing.
And Hamadou was very honest in terms of what he needed to improve on. Kasi when you say catching the ball, it sounds so simple, but it's not that easy.
Lalo na pagka 6'7 ka, naglalaro ka sa Pilipinas, anytime na pupunta ka sa pwesto na gusto mo, babanggain ka ng babanggain.
Lalo na kung may Larry Muyang.
Oh, exactly. Hindi lang ngayon Larry Muyang eh. Kahit sinong i-rotate ni Coach Jeff Napa, that's what you would be getting.
Samantala, tinawagan ng traveling itong si Christian Pajarito. At tatawag muna ng timeout si Coach Ariel Season. There you see the multi-titled Coach Jeff Napa. We'll be back. Alam mo, matagal nang hindi na nanalo ang EAC dito sa NCAA. Huli silang nakatikim ng panalo noong August 10, a win against Mapua. It was a second straight win. Prior to that, they won against San Sebastian. And the second half has been a huge problem for the team of Coach Ariel Season.
Dahil nakikita natin, first half nila almost 52%, Anton. That's a very high number against the #1 defensive team ng NCAA who likes the play slow. Pero yung second half nila, it's forgettable. They need to sustain their offense, and they've been facing injuries the past few games. And Maui Cruz, for one, who has been nursing a sprained ankle. Juju Bautista is out due to personal reasons pala. So, medyo short-handed din tong si Coach Ariel season.
Jeric Diego, their team captain, wala rin. Kaya medyo kinakapos ang EAC.
Gagamitin ko na naman yung paborito kong term, intestinal fortitude ang kailangan nila para makalusot dito dahil the Letran Knights is one of the toughest competing teams dito sa NCAA.
Natividad, ibabalik ang bola dito kay CJ Cadwa. Cadwa will shoot. Shot was short. At babalik ang bola dito sa mga Letranista. Muyang on the run. Larry Muyang! That time, sinigurado na ni Larry na mag-take off siya. Baka tawagan na naman ang traveling. Tapok. Wow! Ang Bohon able to snatch that ball in the air. Calvo, atake. Calvo, binigay dito kay Muyang.
Specialty of the house, stepping into the paint instead of running. Catching and finishing. Ito naman, step and finish na lang para kay Larry Muyang.
What deception shown by JP Calvo. Akala mo talaga titirahin na niya eh. There's Maui Cruz from Barangay Baisa, Quezon City.
Sa Novaliches.
Kaya pala naka-civilian kanina. Nagtaka ako ba hindi pa nagbibihis?
But of course, he would prefer to be playing instead of just being an observer dito sa larong to. Because he would be a very, very huge help dito sa atake ni Coach Ariel season.
Samantala, get out of my way, says Hamadu Lamino.
You know, that high screen, rolling, diving, even if you don't get the basketball, that's how important it is. Diving into the paint and just crashing the board. 3 out of 7 off the field. And for his 7th point of the ball game.
At pinakita ni Hamadu Lamino na kasing tibay siya ng Eiffel Tower.
Gusto ko yun, ha?
Ang Bohon. Binigay dito kay Calvo. Pambid, atake. Calvo, hops inside. Looking for Muyang. Na-recover pa ni JP ang bola. Cross-court pass. Cadwa. And look at Cadwa. Like a general on the basketball court directing the orders here. Jagars, titira, bitin, ang Bohon with the board. Here comes Bong Quinto. At tinawagan ng foul itong si Natividad.
Natividad, really, yun yung role niya eh. To be a pest on the defensive side. Nakita natin the whole season, laging siya ang pumipick up dun sa mga perimeter scorers ng kalaban. Yung hand check ang natawagan dito kay Renzo Natividad.
At nakatutok ngayon ang isa sa mga diehard fans ng Letran Knights dahil true-blooded Letranista dito Shankar Chandumal na tinatanong ano ba ang height nitong si Bong Quinto. 6'2" po ang
around
official
6'2".
height nitong
Around
si
6'2".
Bong Quinto.
He also played for the Letran High School program, won an MVP.
And MPBL champion, right?
With Batangas City Athletics. Doon nakita yung growth talaga niya eh, with handling a different role, being the sixth man of that team, which bodes well now eh, mas naging playmaker siya para sa Letran Knights.
Bugarin. Calvo, able to steal that basketball. Galvelo.
And Koy Galvelo with 7 points in the first half.
Bugarin. Garcia. Garcia, titira mula sa labas. Air ball. And the ball will go back to the Knights.
And that's dialing your own number, and it goes to the wrong number. sayang yung tira na yun ni Jerome Garcia dahil markado na rin siya, di ba? The past few years, he could get free shots like that. Pero ngayon, every time na dadaan siya ng screen, there's always an automatic switch or a jam pagdating sa kanya.
Calvelo, nakita ni Quinto. Bong Quinto facilitating. And a steal here. Ambohon all the way.
And si Gio Ambohon, yung mood niya talaga, it's never too high, never too low, always even lang, even keeled.
Gadwa. Naiwasan si Calvelo. Garcia mula sa kanto. Basket is good for Jay Gars.
And that's his shot. Anytime that you give him a free shot when his feet is set, easy shot yan para kay Jerome Garcia.
We'll be back. Panoorin natin itong atake ng mga Letranista. Kitang-kita sa ating Vivo V11 perfect shot. At lumobo na ang lamang nitong Letran Knights. Calvelo making an impact. 9 points already dito sa laban na to, Coach Hammer.
Almost wala nga ini-score to sa kanya season average. Alam mo, Anton, ba't hindi natin yung mga ibang sports na naglaro na with the NCAA, yung badminton natin, kakatapos lang din a few weeks ago. Tapos itong swimming natin, sa Coach Don Rojas, 70 feet men's and 70 women's championships. Sunod-sunod yan, ha? Sa NCAA swimming, San Beda University swim team. Maraming salamat po. And congratulations, Coach Don.
Full force talaga mga sports natin dito sa first semester ng NCAA.
2 free throws.
Isang beses nga sa Rizal Memorial nilaro yung badminton tournament. The women's, the doubles. I was able to watch a few games and grabe yung competition. Pang klase din talaga mga student athletes natin.
There you see Maui Cruz, 19-year-old rookie point guard. Cruz saw action in 9 games, started 2 games, averaging 5.1 points per game in his rookie year.
And the averages don't speak for itself. Yung effect niya na nandoon lang siya sa loob ng floor. Steady, heady point guard for Coach Ariel season. And ang importante doon, meron silang relationship. Coach and player para magtatay, kontrolado nila yung pace sa laro eh. And turnovers natin na 14 para sa EAC. Sa 10 para sa Letran.
Amado Lamino still can't find his mark from outside the paint.
At saka medyo nai-inlove din siya dyan sa short corner jump shot na yan.
Quinto, atake. Quinto, there he is again with that familiar sidestep in slow motion.
At yung points of turnovers natin, nakita natin kanina, Anton, 15-7. Pero ito sa galaw na to, madadagdagan ng isang turnover ang Letran. Oh, that was very close. That was just 2 steps. Pero since it's a hop step, pinick up nga yung pivot foot.
Bugarin bouncing it off the leg of Bong Quinto pero umapak na sa linya si Rustan. Quinto. Cross-court pass. Calvo. Aatake. Abohot over Bugarin. Muyang with the rebound. Muyang will head to the 9 for 2.
Hamadu Lamino just having his hands full with all these guys, rotating door of big guys ang Letran Knights. Kanina pa si Christian Balagasa, inaatake siya sa opensa, tapos paparagin siya sa depensa. Nakakapagod din yan pag wala kang palitan.
At ayun po si Bon
Batilier, suffering a contusion, I think, last game dahil akala namin na partial subluxation daw yung sabi with his shoulder nung contact agawan sa loose ball against Mapua Cardinals.
Amado Lamino helping out on the screen. Jay Gars mula sa kanto. Jerome Garcia for 3.
And that's his shot. So si Jerome Garcia kanina on the other side. Feet are set, ready to go. On the other side, same thing, same result.
Quinto. Galvelo. Ang bohot. Pinalig dito kay Galvelo. Galvelo with a career high.
Entering double digits for the first time in his NCAA career. Nico Galvelo.
12 points for Galvelo. Jagars. Amado Lamino. Hindi umatras si Buyan. Did you see that?
Nakita mo yung difference, Anton? Ang big guys ng Letran, pag nakakakuha ng offensive rebound, hindi na binababa yung bola. First instinct ni Amado Lamino, pagkakuha niya ng offensive rebound, ang tawag nga hindi lang isaw-saw, tinaktak talaga niya yung bola para iusog yung defender. To no avail. Buti na lang nakakuha siya ng foul dito.
In and out on that free throw para kay Amado Lamino. And you can see Amado is not too happy with himself right now kasi ang dami rin niyang namintis na mga outside jumpers.
Substitution Christian Pajarito for Larry Muyang, JP Maguliano replacing Amado Lamino.
Papahinga muna si Amado Lamino. JP Maguliano comes in.
Halos hindi pa pinapalitan sa first half si Amado Lamino.
Calvo, binigay kay Bong. Bong Quinto, dinidepensa ni Neri. Quinto, binigay kay Calvo. Calvo, blocked by Maguliano. Bugrin saving it to Jerome Garcia. Garcia behind the back dribble. Natapik ni Calvo ang bola. Bola, babalik dito kay Garcia for 3. Jerome Garcia is on fire.
And the third three-pointer for Jerome Garcia in this quarter alone.
He's got 4 for the game. Quinto, iikot. No look pass. Masyadong mataas para kay Geo.
And too much sauce on that pass. Di natanganan ni Geo ang bohot.
Maguliano will heave that basketball as Bong Quinto has not scored a field goal here in the first half and has been setting up his teammates. Tingnan natin ang mga highlights as we take a look at one of the 4 3-pointers na naipasok ni Jerome Garcia.
And of course, Amado Lamino showing some grit underneath. But how about this Letran Knights? Led by Nico Galvelo. Entering double digits and getting his NCAA career high on his second start for his NCAA career.
At ang gandang setup ni JP Calvo para kay Larry Muyang. The Knights looking for their 9th win dito sa Season 94 ng NCAA. We'll be back for our halftime report.